What's up, you guys? It's PigBoss91 here, bringing you an episode of Clash Royale. Now, I've been thinking about my channel, right? And what I'm going to be doing with it is I'm going to be uploading 3 days a week, right? So that's a Monday, a Wednesday, and a Thursday. And what I'm going to do on them days is 2 videos a day. One of the videos is going to be my Let's Play account, my KidBoss91 on Clash of Clans. Now, that may change up a bit, because like today I'm doing 2 videos on it, because I'd recorded one before, but I want to get into the routine of recording the 2 videos a day. So that's what I'm doing. So today I'll be uploading 2 KidBoss videos, and this. Otherwise, it'll just be 6 videos a week, like we've said, just fitting around my work, just getting in, doing stuff I enjoy. I'm not sure when I'm going to be doing crossovers with Cosmic. It'll be as and when, and that would replace my normal viewing, or I might upload that on a Tuesday or a Friday, depending. Right, so we're going to get into it. I'm going to show you the deck that I've been using in Clash Royale. I only created it today, but I've been using it. I'm enjoying it. It's got me back up to Arena 6 because I was down in Spell Valley for a while. But we're back up here in the Builder's Workshop. Let's see what it is and jump into some attacks. Right, so at the minute I'm rocking the Elixir Pump, the Giant, the Bomber, the Inferno Tower, Zap, Archers, Musketeer, Witch. Obviously you can see what I do for my attack. I throw in my Giant, and then behind that I've got my and Musketeer, sometimes Archers, depends. For defense, I have my Bomber. For ground splash, I have my Inferno Tower. For tanks, like taking out the Golem or the Giant, or, well, I don't see it at the minute, but the Bowler or something. But other ground tanks, or the Pecker I see sometimes. And I've got my Witch for taking out, say, the Minion Horde. And I use the Zap for that as well. So things kind of join in with each other. The Zap is useful as well if someone's trying to defend me and I'm just about to take a tower down. If I'll stop their tower attacking or something. I tried using the poison spell in this instead of the Zap, but it became a bit too expensive. It became annoying and I didn't really like it. So let's... I'm going to jump into a couple of replays first and then get into some live attacks. So as you can see, victory, draw, victory, draw, victory, 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 and that's not the same deck. So literally, since I started using this deck, I have not lost a game. Because I've said that, I'm going to end up losing at some point in this video. I know what it's like. But either way, let's view the draw, because this was actually level 5, but a very good player. So obviously, we're in the arena now, just saving up elixir like you should do. It's good that I've got my elixir pump in the starting hand. He kept his golem a secret for the whole game, but obviously I put my elixir pump down to start with, while he's still saving up, and I'm starting to catch up then. He places his musketeer. I don't know why he's getting ready to use his poison. Oh yeah, he kept using his poison on my elixir pump. Sorry, I'm going to have to turn down the game volume just a little bit. Right, yeah. He kept using his poison on my elixir pump. So what I did, I just let that happen. I was using my witch to counter the musketeer, put a giant into tank, got the musketeer in next to the witch. Now that would have been a very good push if it wasn't for his Valkyrie. So he placed his Valkyrie and then zapped my witch, my musketeer. So then I zapped his Valkyrie to get them to get an extra shot in, but it didn't actually help. Either way, we took out that tower and defended ours perfectly. Obviously, we've still taken some damage on the other tower because of him poisoning our elixir pump. He was very careful not to activate our king tower, so he does know what he's doing. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to place my elixir pump on the other side and go and attack down, the side where he's still got a tower. So again, he is poisoning my elixir pump. Like I said, it's very good. It gets my elixir pump down. It makes me basically waste 5 elixir, because I only get, I think it's 2 elixir out of it at level 3 before it goes down. But again, I'm in with my giant, my witch. I've zapped his witch and his elixir pump. I'm placing him on Musketeer next to my Witch like I did before, but this time he's targeted my Giant more, so it's going to be a lot harder for me to do damage. And he's actually got quite a good counter push going on here. So I'll get my Bomber ready. It takes out the skeletons on the Witch, it takes out the Witch. The Bomber is a very useful card, guys. Do not underestimate it. And it's common as well. Alright, so I'm in again with my Elixir Pump. At this point I'm feeling quite comfortable. I'm like, yeah, I've just got to defend. At this point as well, I didn't know he had a Golem. So we're waiting. Obviously he's thrown in his Musketeer, that's targeted on the tower now, so I throw in my Witch and my Archers, but my tower took it out. And then I saw the Golem. So I started off with just this massive push, hoping to push through the Golem. But he places his Valkyrie down and takes out everything. So I've actually put my Inferno Tower where I don't like to, just so I could guarantee that it'd lock onto the Golem. And it did. It didn't take the Golem down completely, but it did a lot of damage. So I mean, but he's already got his second Golem in. I've thrown in my Witch and my Bomber and my Archers to take out the Golemites. He's got a massive push and his second Golem in. So obviously we've got a minute left now of overtime. And his Golem's on my tower. So I've got to put my Inferno Tower in there. I've got to zap his Witch because I knew she'd start attacking my Inferno Tower. So we're taking out the Golemites here. I'm taking quite a bit of damage. My Bomber again for taking out the Witch. Very good card. I've got my Giant in hoping to start off my own push. But once again, he's got his Golem there. That is a very good card. I'm glad it's so expensive because if it was any cheaper, I think you'd have to use it at this level of gameplay. So I again try and take it out with all my ranged troops, and he places a poison on it. So I've got him down to Golemites, but he's taken out pretty much a 10 elixir defense and got another Golem in that wasn't touched by my Inferno Tower. If this had gone on indefinitely, I think he would have won this game, guys, because I just couldn't have stopped this. I didn't have any elixir, nothing to do for it. But either way, we ended with a draw. That's the worst game we'd actually had with this. So hopefully we don't run into more Golems. But like I've shown you before, the rest of the time we've just had a load of victories. They have not been 3 crown victories, but they have been victories. It's a very defensive deck. But obviously you turn it into an offense with the Giant and hopefully take out a tower. You only really need to do 1 or 2 pushes a game with this deck. So I'm going to open up this so I can get another chest. We'll get gold, yeah, obviously, spear goblins and a mini P.E.K.K.A, neither of which I use. Let's jump straight into the battle and see how we do. Right, so we're against Fugrij, the level 7 in the clan Mechs. Straight away he's there with his elixir pump. I'm going to attack down that side with my Giant. Playing slow to start with, guys. I'm not just throwing in the whole army. I'm going to save up till I've got 10 elixir. And then throw in my Witch and my elixir pump. Witch. Elixir pump. Get ready on my zap. Wow, that's a lot of troops. Zap right there. That took out all his skeletons and practically destroyed his minions. So he's got a level 1 elixir pump. I've got level 3 up. His bomber's not going to do any damage to my tower. So I like to think of that as a positive trade-off. I'm nearly up to full elixir, but he's got his second pump down. I'm going to place my Musketeer, my Archers on this side so we can't fireball. Save up, get my Giant in, and then save up for my Witch. I'm not going to go for my second pump just yet, but his first one's about to go down. He's got them in again, so I really could do with my Witch. He does have a very good defensive deck, but I'm going to do some damage to his tower here. I'm going to put in the Bomber for these skeletons, even though I don't need it, apparently. And I'm not going to put the Bomber in. Again, my Witch, very useful. I'm going to place my Elixir Collector on the other side. I like to place my collectors closer to my King Tower just so it's harder for other people to get it without activating my King Tower. Obviously they can do it, but it's harder for them then. So we're going to go with another push. Musketeer, Archers, come on, get the Giant before the Musketeer gets their Giant. He's going to go for the same defense, but we've already got some damage done. Mini P.E.K.K.A. I'm going to have to zap that. Yeah, I've zapped that. Archer's taken that out. I'm going to do some damage to the tower, putting my witch in behind that. Save up, get another elixir pump down very quickly. And then get ready on the defense. Yeah, I'm going to save up. Hopefully I'll get my Inferno Tower in time. Matched with a bomber. Inferno Tower there. Bomber there to take out the actual skeletons. Hopefully my Inferno Tower will target his giant. I'm going to zap all of this. I have to counter now, guys. I have to. So I'm going to throw in my giant and just get the biggest push I can going. Mini P.E.K.K.A. just took out my witch. This is not looking good, guys. This is because I've said that I've not lost with this yet. I'm going to zap there. There's not much I can do with this much time left. This is really annoying, guys. I'm actually really annoyed with this. I don't know what I could have done differently. He's clearly a good player. He's a level 7 as well, not a level 5 that managed to draw with me. I'm sending me crying face and a well played. Right, let's not lose heart then, guys. Let's just get into the next battle. I forgot to open a chest, but that's whatever. So yeah, like I've said, guys, I'm already uploading, as I'm recording, I'm uploading my first Kid Boss 91 replay of the day. I'm going to record my other one as this uploads, and then see how things go from there. I think I'm just going to wait a minute, and wait till his giant gets into my view, and then place my Inferno Tower down. That's what I'll do now, because my giant will distract everything else of his. And then I can save up for a push. So my Inferno Tower is going to take his giant out, no question. He's got a bomber and a wizard, so I'm just going to leave it how it is at the minute. I'm going to zap the wizard, because it's quite powerful. I'm going to put witch in the back. A elixir collector on the other side at the back. He's got his elixir collector down. Even higher level than mine, but that's whatever. I'm just going to leave that witch to do as it wants. And we're going to start a push with the giant at the back. No, we're not. We're going to place the archers in and get the Inferno Tower to deal with that giant skeleton. I'd rather deal with the giant skeleton with the Inferno Tower rather than with the giant, so I'm just going to do that. I'm going to place my musketeer in. I'll take that out and them. I'm going to get my giant in the front. Start a bit of a push, hopefully. Before the musketeer got in front, that's not good. I'll have to zap this then. Target the giant, yep. That was a good little play from me. I'm quite proud of myself here. That tower's going down by the looks of it. I'll place another collector in. Save up hopefully really quickly. Thank God I'll be able to take both out both his giant and his giant skeleton if this works out right. If it wasn't for that bomber, I'm going to have to deal with that bomber somehow. Right, that's his giant down, and I'm not going to deal with the giant skeleton, but I'll do what I can. I'm going to zap this, and then hopefully get up to my Inferno Tower in time. Wow, he's got another giant in with his giant skeleton. Hopefully if I can get, yes, his giant's going towards my Inferno Tower. I'm going to place another elixir collector down and save up for a massive push on the other side while he goes for my King Tower. So I'm going to do it now, guys. I'm going to place in my giant, my witch. He's only got a little bit of an advantage, but sometimes it's enough, so I'm going to zap in a sec. Zap right now. My musketeer in. And hopefully this should win the game for us. Yes. We've won. I'm going to give him a well played. And well played to me as well, guys. Proud of myself. I think this is one of the few times you're actually going to see me win while I'm recording. But we'll do what we can. Golden chest. See, I'm glad I cleared up that silver chest for us. And now after this chest, fair enough, I don't have many gems left, but that will be our last Arena 5 chest. So that's gold, mortar. Oh, this was an Arena 6 chest anyway then. Oh. Well, either way, we can start earning another chest, and I'll start opening the gold chest. Right, and then jump into one last battle, guys. Right, we're against level 8. This is Ivan from Los Mejeros. Right, either way, I'm going to start with my elixir collector and then save up, play slowly, see what he's going to do. Doesn't look like he's going to do much. Okay, if that's the case, we'll start with the giant in the back. Yeah, giant in the back. He's got a hog rider in, so witch. Get my zap spell ready, that'll take out them goblins. Hopefully that'll zap everything as well. Yeah, that zapped everything. And we'll turn this into a counter with my musketeer. And possibly my archers. Now I think I'm just going to get my second elixir collector down in a second. Obviously his witch did quite a bit of damage right there, but my giant's going to do some damage to the tower. Yeah, I'm going to get my second elixir collector in. And a bomber. Because like I say, they do work. Archers, just to try and do some defense. I'll put zap spell in right there. That missed. I'm not happy with that zap spell. He is a good player. I'm going to send him a crying face. Put my musketeer in there. He's got 2 collectors down while I've only got 1. And I can't just leave my musketeer to try and do a push on her own, so I didn't put the giant where I wanted it, but that's fine because the musketeer had to stop to deal with the witch. Placing a bomber. Hopefully I'm going to do some damage to this, just build up a bit of an attack here. He's having to spend elixir on basically defending me rather than on his elixir pump, so that's 1 tower down, but he's still got the advantage, guys. I'm going to place in my second elixir collector now. We've got a bit of downtime. He really does have the advantage here. I'm going to wait, see what he does. Right, that's a witch. I'm going to place my giant, my witch, my bomber, my zap spell on pretty much everything of his. That was a really good zap spell for me, placing my musketeer behind my giant. We're pushing for the 3 crown. I know we shouldn't, but we're doing it anyway. Bringing the second giant right now. No, we don't have... It's too late in the game to place another elixir pump down. So we've got 2 witches down. Archers. Hopefully we're going to do some damage here. I'm going to zap his tower and elixir pump at the same time. Placing my musketeer and do quite a bit of damage to his king tower right here. Obviously he's got the mini P.E.K.K.A doing some damage to me. But we've got his king tower down below the damage of ours. Still doing damage with my musketeers. I just won again, guys. I didn't even think I was going to win at that point. I thought I was going to have to make another push, but I didn't. Thanks, I'm going to give him a thanks. I think we're going to look at one replay and then that's it, guys. Obviously, I was undefeated until this one game. The one game I played last time. This is my clan, obviously. It's just the 3 of us. If you want to come in, comment on my video. Comment, I don't know, Cosmic Boss. Or just, I don't know, just say I want to be in your clan or something. And then I'll, obviously, then you can apply in Clash Royale and see what it's like. I'll decide whether to let you in. I'm not sure. I don't really have like credentials to get into my clan, but I don't know. I'm keeping it a small clan just for doing bits on YouTube or for just donating to my lower level account and to Cosmic's account. So we'll just see how things go. So obviously there's going to be one more video today, and then because it's Wednesday, I'm going to bring you another video, 2 videos tomorrow. That may very possibly be a lower level push on my on Kid Boss on Clash Royale, or it could be on my higher level Clash of Clans, because obviously I haven't done that in a long time for you guys, so we'll just see how it goes. Anyway guys, thanks for watching, I hope you've enjoyed, and remember, keep the games alive.